Yo ho ho! What's going on, boys? We're back. Versus 27. Now, I have read the chapters that I missed, and I'll be doing a video reviewing them. For the most part, the Lawless are crazy. The Lawless are crazy in terms of even the potential that we thought the last the humans had, the good humans had, the last stand potential that we had, especially with the plan that ZB was agreeing with putting together. But now that the Lawless have shown that not only are they that much more competent in the same degree in terms of like renovating and creating tech and innovating the tech that already exists from other factions, that they're so much more proficient at it, and such at a further, they're so further down the line with how that's changed their civilization or their group, that it kind of like, it doesn't necessarily deter you from actualizing the plan that we still think is the best, which is to use the different factions against themselves to the benefit of humanity. But it at least validates that yes, it is gonna work. But the fact that the Lawless are still the Lawless, like they still use those same barbaric tactics, like you would think that you moved away from that, or that like all the factions, even the ones that like are from other worlds, are still trying to do the best for themselves, and then may be peace. But it doesn't seem to be that way, because the Lawless faction are technically the evil faction of that world. I don't know, man. For a second there, I thought there were actual hopes that Xavier would be able to pull off a deal, but he didn't, bro. So now we're here. Now we're here. So a god appeared with a fork, bro. Like, let me touch on that. Let's touch on what's immediately coming up for this chapter here, so we can start on the review. Heidi from Neoterra is actually, yeah, she's not one of the good ones. She's not a paleo human. She's one of the neo humans. So Infiltration, it's funny, the girl Igle at the beginning of the chapter, beforehand, or a few chapters beforehand, she was going up to Zabi saying like, hey, you have to be more careful about who you allow into the group, because there could be some infiltration tactics that are going on. And it turns out to be that that's exactly what's going on with the paleo humans. Now, it makes sense that there's a scheme going on here because they're super intelligent. So I think it's reasonable for me to question like, what are her true intentions? Like, why does she want to protect her cover or protect this group of like humans? Like, for what? Well, we can assume all the different reasons that there are, but I'm willing to bet 100% there is a reason. There is a reason why she's keeping the humans alive. So let's see what it is. Next chapter. Versus chapter 27. Increased physical capabilities far above the average detected. Transferring data. Transfer. Okay. This is a mecha ordinance. Oh shit, neo-humans are running across mecha ordinance remains. An autonomic machine? I've never seen one in that design. I don't believe it's entirely unrelated to how these ruins suddenly popped out of nowhere. Let's keep investigating. Okay, so this may be taking us back, or the first time that the Neos have actually explored outside of their village, but I don't think so. They kind of knew what was going on with God, I forgot that hero's name, the one that made the sacrificial run earlier. I have to do another I have to do a whole nother reread. I reread it like twice already, but like a whole nother reread just to refresh my memory, because these chapters come out so seldomly. Because they were like pretty competent in like countering that one hero from back then. What's his name? Forget it. Let's keep going. All I'm trying to get is that the neo-humans, like, they seem like it felt like they had as much information as the Lawless because of how competent they were with the Titans attack and the Heroes attack. But let's see. How frustrating. Gathering all of the results we've seen so far, we can't actually roll out the idiotic theory of worlds merging. We best hurry and exchange information with other investigation units. They're fast. Be careful, Hyde. Oh, this is what happened to her. Oh, that's why the panels on the side are in black. This is a flashback. Resistance from organic life form confirmed. Danger level 3. Extermination in progress. Oh, shit. Why did they identify it as level 3? Oh, this is one of the ones that fought the lieutenant. The demon lieutenant. I forgot his name too. What's this? You dare to play with me? Against a single neo or paleo neo-human? Yeah, neo-human? Okay, let's see. Is every single individual neo-human supposed to be the capability, at the strength of like a demon lieutenant? Or is Heidi special for some reason? Definitely from the dialogue earlier would allude that like she's involved with people in charge or that are managing their response to this overall situation, but it seems like she's a connective piece, not the overall commander. What the? Yo, did they just off-screen the fight, bro? So the robot's in pieces. Is that Heidi? Good. She's still breathing. Can you hear me? Disinfect the wounds and stop the bleeding. Hang in there. You have to live. Ah, that's how it happened. Okay, so she fought the robot, got left out there like that. Why is she... So from her clothes like this to being left in tatters like that, gotcha, the fight tore up her clothes so much, messed up her hair so much that... Okay. Because these guys are basically in the same condition. These bandages are because of like injuries and stuff. They're not just like wearing it for no reasons. Okay. I made to think that they were all the same. Gotcha. Those foolish paleo humans still don't know who I really am. The surviving paleo humans have gathered in their little hideout. Through their little scheme, they found others like them a wide variety of. Through their little scheme, they found others like them with a wide variety of backgrounds and skills that all came together when the worlds collided. I can confirm that many of them have advanced technologies and cultures as well as knowledge that we've never heard of before. Here, I've noted down the nicknames they've used for each of these individual worlds and the level of their civilization. Oh shit, they ranked them? The world from the neo-human's perspective. Let's do it. Let's do it. We should be extra wary of these aggressive so-called natural enemies. Demons. And Celestia. The natural enemy that gave me these serious injuries is something they call a robot from the Mecha Ordinance. Got you. The many different paleo-humans of these worlds and their natural enemies may be useful to us. Once my injuries heal, I shall bring a present back to the Ninth City. That's what I thought. She's healing up to bring all of these, she's calling paleo-humans. The surviving paleo-human migrants from across the world back to the Ninth City. Rogan, the Ninth City. Wow, okay, so this is how they're ranked. They got 9 cities, just like, what was it, like the 46 demon lords? Jesus, bro. Badassery out there. There's only one Titan King, I believe. Damn, bro. All the different heroes that the humans sent out. Neoterra area, the Neo-Human 9th City. Wow, bro. The fuck is this? Are these like Japanese temples or buildings? And these are like Gothic, isn't it? Stuff. And that's Greek on the left side. These are a mixture of the different cultures. How did they pass that? Huh, I see. How did she get this note to them? She's found herself in quite a peculiar situation as well. Neoterra administrator of the 9th City, Rogan. We don't have a method to contact her. We can only wait for her return. Reporting to Admin Rogan. How did you get that letter then? We've successfully CO'd a parasite. We've brought down a building and used its walls to imprison the creature. However, there is much about the parasite that we do not know. We cannot predict how long that thing can be isolated. Is their intelligence going to work against them? Because just in comparison to the other factions, it seems like they're going through everything from the beginning again. Like they're just now confirming things that like we've had confirmed for a while, and maybe that's the difference, that like we haven't necessarily seen the Neo perspective from the beginning, and now we're getting a chance to do that. So we're encountering all the first times where they encounter different factions and how they're going about investigating it. Because this seems like pretty normal, like what they would call paleo human stuff or regular human stuff, but like stuff that I would expect of Mecha Ordnance, the good guys from Mecha Ordnance and stuff like that, to like have in their regular highly capable civilization. So it's just, I don't know. Prioritize the analysis of the parasite. Record the host's movements and find a way to retrieve a living sample. Yes, sir. Right away. Quite the trouble came knocking. Oh yeah, Ario, yeah. Quite the trouble came knocking. Isn't that right? Ario, the hero. Source from the 19th hero, yeah. So now they have him in prison and they're analyzing him to find out more about him. Yeah, the Neo seemed to be going about it how we would, like our real world civilization would investigate things. It's funny, I assumed them to be much, much, much more advanced, but this is also just the preliminary or the first part of what we're seeing from their tech. Like the Mecha Ordnance, they're obviously way more advanced than us. We don't have robotics that can do any of the sort. We're getting close to it, kinda, but we don't have anything that would actualize anything like that, or have the battle capabilities that the Mecha Ordnance does. Even the Lawless are so great because they don't have any tech, and they've managed to accomplish so much or have so much information that gives them the upper hand, or actionable information that they've have a grasp of. That's what's really important. Like knowing about something isn't really what matters. It's what you're doing about the knowledge you just gained and how well you can deal with the issue. That's what really matters. And the Lawless are exceptional compared to the tech that they have. So I wonder what they're gonna do with Ario. I should thank you though. You carried this letter, smuggled into your clothes all the way here. I know that my little sister Heidi is still alive. Wow, they're gonna give this enemy faction such a noble initiative like that? The sneak peek with Ario, that's crazy, bro. I'm gonna have to, the foreshadowing, bro. I'm gonna have to go back, reread, and see how many times Heidi was next to Ario, bro. Because this was way in the beginning, babe. Back when we were at the first last hideout for humanity, bro. Yo, how many seeds has he laid already, man? I don't think. Sister, Heidi. This hug. Okay. So when she hugged me, then what's happening to the others? Damn it. Please be safe. We can use them, she says. How do we use these then? Now that's the right question. That's the right question. Because the good humans have managed, the Alliance of Humanity has managed to kind of do it twice. The first time was when they imprisoned the small parasite in the cube. Then Zabi used that as a bargaining chip, a suicidal bargaining chip, whenever he was negotiating with the Lawless. But then once the negotiations went to shit, like the parasite wasn't useful anymore, and that's when the second instance came to be most relevant. When coincidentally, the bear from the Green Forest happened to attack, and then once it got killed, it had a parasite in it. So now you have the strongest parasitic monster we've had in the series so far, and coincidentally, you needed a next level threat to take care of it. Almost the same escalation pattern as we saw in the first instance at the first last bastion for humanity, but not as big of a scale. But we got another threat that's just as capable, just as problematic. Now we have a comparison with the Kaiju, a comparison with Celestia. Like, how powerful are these other factions going to be, and how powerful is God's going to be? That's a question we'll talk about later. But yo, to see Neo contemplating using the mutation of these parasites, bro. And remember, with the last parasite, whatever that parasite ate, it incorporated into itself. So are we gonna see competent or weaponized parasites that like eat mecha ordnance shit? Like, is it non-organic stuff that they also incorporate? How does that work? Heidi, don't bring home any unnecessary presents. Gaia's Wrath area, the underground village in the Verdant Forest. He still hasn't turned? I thought he was supposed to turn. Granny, take this. It's your medicine. What the hell? Just take a few sips. Oh shit. Yo, and it hasn't eaten him? I grinded the herbs down and she still won't drink it. I heard about these parasites from them, but I didn't know they'd mess with her mind too. I got infected before Granny, but the symptoms still haven't shown. Is it because of that weird needle? But it's probably only a matter of time for me. Yeah, what did he do to stave that off? Oh, Shiro Kaki. Yo, she's still in there, bro? Thank you. Hey, thank you. She's still in there, bro? No worries, Granny. I just hope this will hurry up so I can also... Yo, that changes things. Is there an implication that they can turn back after being infected by the parasite? Because I thought it was just when they die, it just takes over their body. But no, there seems to be some competence there, which makes sense. Remember the little minion type looking dude that the parasite took over, or that became the main head of the parasite, the big monster parasite that got defeated by the god. That became sentient, so can produce sentience. How does that work, bro? What did he hear? Damn it. What am I saying? Am I still me? Ugh. Oh shit, the reality they mentioned last chapter. The whole forest is infected, man. Oh shit. Look at a giant chameleon, dragonflies, birds, beetles, literally the entirety of the forest is infected. Is it coming out of the trees? I don't see anything in the trees itself. I know some of the plants were before, right? But not these, it looks like. Something's weird. This is where the Great Lord makes its round. I've never seen so many wild animals gathered here. Yo, is the parasite sentient? So this one ate other birds. Yo, the parasite had to be sentient. No, it can't be. Has the forest already fallen prey to? Oh shit, you're next, bro. Oh shit, what was that? What took that? What animal took that? Is that a sentient animal? That's a deer. Is that a sentient deer? Yeah, it isn't taken yet. Gaia's Wrath, the Lord of the Verdant Forest, Iron King. Oh shit, a moose. Oh shit. The Forest Lord. All they coming for is that. Hey yo, he big body and a big power. Okay, I see you. It's fighting them. The Great Lord is brave. Oh shit. Oh shit. There were the plants. And the plant ate animals too, bro. What the fuck? Parasitica, superworm, another superworm. Damn. No, that's not it. Of course you're gonna see the most superworms or more superworms inside the forest itself. That makes 100% sense. Hey, that's crazy, bro. The Iron King can't take it down, bro. Is the Iron King gonna get captured? Is he gonna be the strongest of the captured creatures? Because he looks confident right now. It was just trying to get away. Oh shit. Oh no. It's the end of this forest. Oh shit. They really meant it. The whole forest taken over. Nukizumi, you have to survive. Become one. Is he just giving up? You have to fight back against the world. One. You can do it. Drag. Oh shit, she's coming out. Thank you. Yo. She walked up behind him and just got him from the back. Yo. Oh my god, bro. The land of the lawless area. Huff. Huff. Land of the lawless, captain of the Kyokai assault team. Gore. Yo, that's right. This god figure. That's right, this god figure showed up. Was it you? Were you seeking a god? Ding me a god. Yaotsu. What is happening? Is this real? What am I seeing right now? Gore, move. You're in the way. I can't see the so-called god. I can't move right now. So get out of the way. Yeah, before he's dead, it started to take over, so you don't have to be dead for the parasite to come out. Rinri, are you... You're still alive. Don't get too close. I can still think clearly, and that's all I need for now. We should be focusing on that god first. It's powerful, incredibly so. It could be dangerous. We are lucky that it's not the type to just massacre anyone it sees. If we can understand it, then there's a chance we can use it. Rinri's already thinking about the next steps. My body stopped shivering too. He's always been like that. Damn, a Rinri flashback. We've never gone wrong following his decisions. I'm sure that hasn't changed even now. Rinri. He's my guiding light, who will lead me to good fortune. The only way for me to survive is to make sure he lives. Are you stupid? You're gonna get infected. A little late to worry about that. But this way I can carry you and escape if things go south. Huh. Suit yourself. I can see better from here too. Oh shit, Zabi going up first. My boy Zabi. Okay, done. I asked, did you summon me? You humans called for my salvation, did you not? Why do you hesitate? God, the natural enemy of Indignia, is a god? I don't want to provoke it, but if it's willing to talk to us, then I can try negotiating. I suppose someone did. Anyway, thank you for saving us. You're really powerful. Naturally. Yo. It gave him the flashy flash look, man. I'm an almighty god. What did it just spit out? Did it just spit out that superworm? A devastating threat to you humans is but a mere plaything to a god like me. The superworm. It's so... This covers not even the tip of my powers. Now worship me, humans. Zabi, be careful what you say and do, So you really are the god of Indignia. Do you not? Oh shit. Oh shit. Oh shit. Do you not know me? Oh shit. Yo. Oh no. Oh shit, eyes everywhere. Zabi, start praying. Pray and beg for Yaozu's forgiveness. Huh? Oh, they upped. They upped on him. Wait, Gailey. Don't provoke it. We're residents of a different world. We're not from the world that worships you. In our world, we don't have an almighty being like you. This is all new to us. Okay, he closes his hand. Oh, shit. They're done for, bro. They're done for, bro. Turn their weapons into sand. I see. How pitiful. And all you must do is learn about me. Be grateful for God's mercy. Now then, what do you seek from your God? Kid, wow. Will you really give us anything we asked for? Then give me food, I'm hungry. I want to eat till my stomach swells up. My brother died. Please bring him back to life. Our base got real messed up. We've got nowhere to go. Give us a new safe place to call home. Very well. Then let's start with a meal. Yo. So did he just spawn up a bunch of food and shove it down his throat? Or is it like already, did it appear inside of his stomach? Is he throwing that up or what? Like, oh, he's dying. Yo, he's dying from that. Yo, and he literally exploded. He swelled up and exploded. Wow. Next, you wish to see your brother again, is it? Oh, shit. Oh my God, bro. Big bro. It's you, big bro. What the hell? I'm pleased to see how joyous you are. That's wild, bro. Now then, the final wish for a home. It's fine. I don't wanna. I shall create a beautiful home for you. Oh, I thought this is the final result for it, but no, this is just him twisting up all that matter. This is crazy, bro. This guy's a reality bender, damn. Like, and he creates a temple for them. A temple for himself. Look, you need not worry, my beloved children of man. From this moment onward, God shall be with you. Yo, that's wild. Yo, they're fucked. How do you get out of this? The Mecha ordinance area. Oh, here we go. Big Chachi. Big Chachi on site there. Big Chachi on site. Hold on. Look at him. Big Chachi on site. Tying up. Oh, Sorcerer, the 11th Demon Lord Jachi. The Mecha Ordinance Bipedal Robot Naver. Oh, a named one? Danger level 10. Extermination in progress. You about to get clapped, Naver. Yo. Jachi on site there. Hey, yo. Yo, what a chapter, bro. Yaozu was crazy. Bro. Like, every aspect of Yaozu was crazy, bro. And then you got Jachi out here about to fight off Naver? Like, what importance or significance does Naver have? Like, we've seen other robots of his same make before. We've just seen we'll get cleaned up by Heidi. Heidi, I have no reason to expect is anywhere near on the level of Jachi. Especially when Jachi was fighting the Titan King. So, like, what significance does Naver have? Like, is it because he's named that, like, he's stronger? Or, like, are all the bots of this, like, orientation, of this style named Naver? Is this a Naver type bot, a Naver bot? Like, what is, no. Yo, we gonna see, bro. Yo, this shit was gas, dog. This shit was gas, bro. Like, bro, why is this the best story coming out right now? Like, by far, bro. Like, by far. Bring me out here. The Parasite stuff is crazy, like, interesting too, because now, don't get me wrong, I don't want to necessarily downplay Neo. I'm not trying to downplay Neo, but this is the next tech right now. We were just talking, we're kind of at a point where we're waiting to see what Parasitica can do next, because to be honest, it's all about them. Like the super worm last chapter, like people dying individually to it. Like now, we've just seen it take over the forest. Like there's damn near an entire faction. The setting or the home base, the home field advantage of an entire faction has been ceded to Parasitica. Like, I don't really know what else you could really do. Like, we were talking about who's leading in the factions, and we were like, oh, Parasitica's trash is at the back. If we were still counting Eraser, if we were to count this chapter by chapter, Parasitica's on top right now, bro. It just hopped up like 15 ranks. How do you stop that? You can't. Did we see a Titan? Yeah, we saw a Titan, a parasitic Titan. We've just seen the entirety of the forest, plants, and animals. We've seen how big those animals can get. One of the first superworm we saw was from an animal from the forest. Like, imagine the kaiju falling to Parasitica. The kaiju's probably already infected. To be honest, bro. To be honest, man. Deadass. The kaiju's already infected, bro. To be honest, like this is really about who's infected and who isn't. Can y'all two get infected? Imagine y'all two getting, bro. I mean, this kind of proves that he can't. Like, he ingested a parasite, but it's the things that you don't have to die. Renri's proving it right now. You don't have to die to be infected by the parasite. But can it bring you back too? Like the grandma? Or is it the parasite itself using the brains and the neural passages? Bro, this is dumb. Versus is the best story coming out right now, bro. Like, hands down, it's the next best thing coming up by far. Like, I don't know what you want me to tell you. I don't know what you really want me to argue about. Like, yo, like, the Neo has a storage of parasitic, what seems to be like other Neo humans, maybe, and maybe some other animals as well too. Like, that's weird. That weird thing right there. Parasitica has confirmed. We just saw a confirmation from the last chapter where they said it, but this is the confirmation. Parasitica has taken over the Verdant Forest, like in its entirety. There's even another superworm in there, and we don't know how many superworms in there. It's a big forest, but there's another superworm in there. The superworms are made easily, and it's just the entire forest, the essence of survival of the fittest. So this is literally the best possible place for Parasitica to go into. This is ridiculous. An army of superworms. An army of superworms, bro. Like, for a second there, I thought Neo was gonna have a leg up, but no, this chapter honestly does not give Neo the lead. It gives him a leg up. I'll give him that. They've progressed in what we understood about them. Even though I think clarifying this chapter kind of clarified some of their understanding and their tech and how advanced they are, and it's not as advanced as what I thought it'd be compared to like the sophistication of their buildings and stuff. So that is kind of a pullback, but them contemplating the same thing, that seems to be the next most powerful weapon that we have out there. Is, don't get me wrong, we haven't seen, I don't believe, any parasitized demons yet. So that could be something different. Maybe you can't parasitize demons, but when we see it, that'll be also devastating. Though I don't think it'll be much more devastating than like some of the creatures in the Verdant Forest already. The forest seems to have some other vicious creatures as well that are pretty dangerous, as we saw whenever the heroes were trying to traverse through it in the beginning when they were collecting people. So in that sense, you'd have to probably grab like a demon lieutenant in order for a Parasitica to really take advantage by taking over a demon. But I don't know, we also haven't seen Parasitica use like magic If they've captured, because they captured it. No, they didn't capture any humans that had no magic. But yeah, let's see what other crossovers they have. But bro, the faction war continues, man. Every chapter, the faction war continues. Yo ho.